boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, hailing from Florida, here is the three-time world champion.
Not too many seats. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. That counter shot lands. Beautiful counter shot. A straight right just misses. Those punches add up. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter punch right up the middle. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. He threw a punch and just got countered. They exchange punches. And he misses with that straight left. Beautiful counter punch. Couldn't land that jab. Catch and shoot. Tarver in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the... And there's the bell for round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Done with that counter shot. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Straight right just misses. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Tarver in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The perfect counter lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punching. Point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Punch, counter punch. And he scores with the counter. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Tarver in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it was like two.
On to the fourth we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You miss with that jab. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Tarver in some serious trouble. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter. This fight has a real good flow to it. The straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. That hook just can't find the target. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
That counter punch caught him clean. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter shot. Tried to set up a combination there. Can they figure out the combination to this save?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Oh my word, down goes RJJ. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. One, two, three, four, five, six. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at it's just there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown. Here we go in the 6th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
How about that time counter shot? A straight right just misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway. Whoa, wait a minute! Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. How did they survive that?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Tarver in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3-minute. Round 7, here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your blood.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom, different tactics.
And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
That. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you continue.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know what...
We enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round.
Unbelievable.
There's the bell to start round 8. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round. The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. To the relief of the fans here, this fight will continue. Both men step back for just a moment. Counter punch. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
A perfect counter shot. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Tarver's been rocked. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. A pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a...